Well, good evening. I'm Natalie Shepard.
And I'm Karen Swenson. It was a senseless crime when it devastated an Uptown family 5 years ago.
And early this morning, the crime spree of the so-called Marley Gang took its final victim with the death of attorney Sandy Kaynor. Investigative reporter Mike-Perlstein has been following the family's struggles for several years and spoke exclusively with his widow.
I was holding his hand and he just let go. He just slipped away. He opened his eyes and he looked at me. And he just slipped away.
Grace Kaynor was at her husband's side when he died at his Camp Street home early this morning. But the relative peace of his passing doesn't begin to capture the nightmare that began on the night of October 2nd, 2012. The shooting left Kaynor instantly paralyzed. Then complications at the hospital left him brain damaged, unable to speak or care for himself.
Poor Sandy has been near death so many times. You know, it's tragic, and then he'll come back to life, and then suddenly Sandy's doing better, and then suddenly he's worse. So it's been a roller coaster ride for the last 5 years.
Family friend Michael Harold remembers the successful attorney and talented musician, the devoted husband and father.
One of the most dynamic individuals you could ever meet. He was a musician. He sang for the Whiffenpoofs at Yale University. He was an incredibly good lawyer.
This driveway marks the exact spot where Sandy Kaynor was shot 5.5 years ago, an attempted murder that apparently has now become a murder. These three men, Byron Johnson, Devontae Billy, and Charles Carter Jr., are each serving long prison sentences for their roles in the shooting and home invasion, a crime spree that ended 17 days later with the fatal shooting of UNO student Valen May. But the case never closed for Grace, who said her final goodbye after years of hoping for a miracle, but instead agonizing over her husband's slow deterioration.
I held his hand. I said, "It's okay to let go. You're so brave. You fought such a great fight. You're the most amazing person I know, and I love you."
Now, instead of going to a funeral home, Kaynor's body was taken to the coroner's office for an autopsy. The district attorney's office said it will not decide if any new charges will be brought against the defendants until an official cause of death is determined.
Our hearts go out to the family for sure. You've been covering the story for a long time, and there's more to it.
Right, and it's not just this crime, but this entire crime spree shattered so many lives, and we have talked to many of those people affected, go into their really difficult and in-depth stories, and we'll be presenting those in the coming weeks.
All right, Mike, thank you.